Good morning, my Mimic Army. I am the AMDM Lee, and this is my cup of coffee, which I'm out of. So, what I'm doing here is actually giving you kind of a little update about what we do here, what we have on our Discord server, as well as what we do here on Twitch. First off,
Today,
on Monday
we're
nights,
going to talk about
we have
Mimic, the
Q&A.
Warforged Mimic.
This is set up
and
at 9
Pickles.
p.m. Eastern, where we take questions both on here on
Pickles.
Twitch, as well
We're
as
talking
live
about
streaming
pickles
on
today.
TikTok. And
I was asked a very important
with our
question,
Discord patron support,
and
asking
we're going to talk
questions
pickles. I got to
about
find the person to
either
make sure.
about my homebrew world, about D&D in general, or we just BS about nerdy stuff. That's all it is. No requirements, nothing else, just somebody talking and having a good time for an hour or two. After that, we come across to our Black Door game, where a group of assassins have set out into the world. Now, what's unique about this game is almost all of the classes that are being played are homebrew subclasses or completely new homebrew classes. They were made by our one of our mods and on our Discord server.
Pumpkin.
And this is
Please remember
it's really a
Pumpkin.
playtest game. It's been a lot of fun.
That's the person.
They've come across a few little adventures trying to figure out what they're going to do in the world. Come check it out. Like I said, it's a lot of fun.
Actually, her name is
Next up,
Satan's Little Pumpkin.
On Wednesdays and Thursdays are usually my days
And
of rest or when I try to play.
They are a professional disappointment.
Now, Thursday will be changing soon.
According to their page.
I have to get some scheduling issues corrected out, but we will be starting a new campaign soon.
All right, we got to go live.
Strictly for
gotta remember
certain
Greetings.
Patreon members. Now, this will not be a bunch of one-shots like our Friday night game. It will be a full-blown campaign, delving into some of the deeper lore on my homebrew.
We're going live shortly.
But then that brings us to Friday. Friday is some of the funnest games I've ever played. They're a series of one-shots for our Order of the Stale. Now, this game is 100% first come, first served to our Patreon supporters. It goes every Friday night from 8 p.m. to usually around 11. And I never know exactly who's playing.
What are you talking about?
What they're playing.
Are you talking to yourself
what class they are, what level they are.
That's what I'm doing.
It's a lot of fun for me anyway. But I just wanted to cover these things with you.
Don't even get me started on the bicycle.
What we do.
Pictures of bicycles.
We're here.
I was on here one night trying to do something.
To say
and it kept asking me to pick the picture of the bicycle.
Thank you for your support.
For like fucking hour and a half.
If you would like to support and you haven't
I was clicking on fucking bicycles.
One of which is using your Amazon Prime.
Greetings. How are you?
Twitch account. If you've got Amazon Prime,
welcome.
Using your free Twitch subscription.
Hello.
Happy to use it.
Now, for those of you that are watching on TikTok and seeing me move this thing around, I'm also broadcasting on Twitch.
There's a lot more stuff.
And I've got my headphones on because my Patreon supporters are actually in the room with me. Well, not physically here, that would be weird. But they're all in my head.
You can come check out our Zazzle site.
So yeah, so if you see me talking to myself, know that I'm not crazy completely.
There are other maps
that I'm just listening to voices in my head.
We have.
I plug the headphones in just to make it look like I'm a sane individual.
T-shirt. Get yourself a Mimic. There's some Mimic Army stuff.
Damn, this commercial's long too.
So yeah, if you want to support us, but you don't want to do the Patreon or the RP, you just want some cool gear, check out our Zazzle
streaming for us,
They've
Angel.
Got some cool stuff on there.
Your artwork.
That's really all I
Angel
wanted
is
to say.
streaming.
Games on here usually
Angel
start
is
around
streaming
8 p.m.
her
with the exception of our Monday
Hey, sir.
which starts at 9 p.m. Eastern.
It's just the Warlock patrons.
But yeah, just come check us out. And thank you.
So,
till next time.
I mentioned
go forth and roll some dice
in an earlier video for tonight that we were going to talk about two things, one of which is welcoming the people on the thing, the other thing, this thing over here on Twitch. Welcome everyone to the live Q&A and to Angel Art. Angel with a Sin. We're going to watch some of her artwork and comment on how she turned a piece of gray into a piece of metal or something along those lines. It's very entertaining. You can't watch unless you're on Twitch. Sorry. I'm feeling really good tonight. And as I was just saying, we're going to talk about two things. I've got two topics for tonight's discussion. One of which is the Warforged Mimic. I have been asked in several videos today and yesterday to, why did that pop up? To go through and stat this out. I am not a I just play with the toys. I don't build them. So let's see if this is a better view of this creature. Now, I'm showing the picture from the original poster from the artist of this. So, is Phil Art. I believe you can see his name right above the screen there. It's up here somewhere. And this has been I've seen this floating around for a while. A Warforged Mimic. The entire Warforged is made up from mimics. And I would just super easy stat and reskin stuff, but I know there are some more creative individuals out there. So I am actually not going to stat this, but I would open for discussions on ideas for it. One of the things I thought of was using the Mimic armor that's in the homebrew for D&D Beyond. Hey, from California. Welcome to the show. And just using the armor Mimic and a Warforged combined. Basically, a Warforged wearing the armor, the Mimic armor. Hey, Al Jelly. Welcome. Dr. Zoidberg. Ooh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So what do y'all think? This Mimic armor, what should its stats be? I'm thinking high dex.
Maybe, but I see him more of a strength base.
Well, the reason I want high dex is because of the Mimic's tendrils and adhesion properties and its ability to move things around. I would see those tendrils actually being able to help deflect weaponries and such.
I would say that it will give him advantage on grapple, so the mimic will eat it better.
Raven Sifter,
because
a mimic is a greater form of a doppelganger, not a lesser form. Doppelgangers are the lesser form. We are mimic. Oh yeah, we're gonna make him. We're going to make him. We've got to make him a legendary thing. He'll definitely have legendary actions.
Come on, everything we're fighting has legendary actions now. Even zombies.
Well, that's because you're getting up there in levels, sir. That's just a rumor that they try to tell you to make them seem more evil and more adept than what they are.
Being that it's a mimic, it should probably have that property
Right.
where if it's stands still, you can't detect it.
See, here's the thing. This is not a single mimic. This is a Warforged made up of mimics. So
Still should have that standstill property.
you're looking at least, I would say, 4, 5. Let's just Voltron it. We'll say this Warforged is made up of 5 mimics. And now I can just see them in their normal forms. They're just smaller mimics. They're just smaller versions of it.
And when they get really angry,
And I'll form the head.
It'd be kind of cool if they could like have like a hive mind and all cooperate to like with each other.
See, there we go. I'm gonna open up a document so I can not keep any of these notes because I will not remember any of it. But I'm still gonna open up a document.
maybe give them pack tactics. If they have another mimic around, they can have advantage on attacks. Pick up the hive mind.
They're super
I know you
tech
definitely got a frightful presence there.
because whatever they touch is stuck. Oh, thank you. They're my nails are I need to repaint them. I have a tendency to rub them off over a week's time. So, setting aside the weapons, I'm not gonna touch the weapons on this. Wait a minute. I may have already solved this problem. Just give me a minute here. I have access to arcane knowledge, the likes of which most would not really care about.
In other words, you Google it.
No, this is not Googled. This is why it's. Oh, I got too much shit open. That's why. All right, I got to draw.
He's going back to 2.0.
Oh no!
No, I would not go back to 2.0. Actually, I might. Got to get me some Thaco every now and then. Let's see here. Okay. Under this one?
Mana.
Mimicking.
Batman.
So how about just a... We actually have a statted out playable race called Mimickin, which is probably a really good place to start if you were doing a Warforged Mimic. So yeah, it's can mimic all of that, and I didn't really have to stat anything out. I cheat. Two types of tank. The other deck's like Symbiote Warforged. That's what I'm like. I like that Symbiote Warforged concept. They probably do. I haven't looked at the current Pathfinder stuff. Thank you. I love my videos too. I'm conceited that way. No, but thank you. So I'm part of this. I'm waiting to see if Pumpkin actually shows up before we discuss the pickles. Consuming substances featured in this live could harm your health. Yes, they can. I don't know why that's popped up now. Apparently, there's a thing that pops up on the lives. At least it's are y'all seeing that? Those of you on TikTok, does it say at the bottom of the screen, consuming substances featured in this live could harm your health? Yep. Oh, okay. And then consuming some of the substances could even make you happy.
We don't want happiness. We want war.
No, thank you.
Nah, I'm all for happiness, man. Like, war's
Nah.
all, yeah.
I need some happiness in life.
I got enough. We need foreign aid is what we need.
I already have a toddler that regularly challenges me to combat. I need some happiness.
Good luck. Toddler combat, the worst kind, because they know where the Legos are at.
Oh no, it's great because I actually went and bought us like a whole bunch of like the inflatable weapons, and he just goes right for them.
Just wait till they start asking for a Pokemon battle. Then there's
Oh,
the
there
thing
will
at
be
the
no
door.
mercy in a Pokemon battle. Like I will annihilate.
Son, you want to play this fighting game? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to teach you to play it the same way I was taught. I'm going to whoop your ass. Yeah, that's the way I taught my kids to play fighting games. And now I don't play fighting games with them anymore.
That's the thing.
Because they whipping my ass.
They will learn, and they will use that knowledge against us.
Yep.
That's why I'm like, okay, you want to play Mario Kart? Okay, let's go. I let her win one or twice. After that, it's just red shells against them.
You don't let them win.
Not even letting them stand up.
Never let them win.
Boom!
I'm
You gotta
just
humble
talking to
that
the voices in
gets
my head,
behind
that's
me,
all.
red shell behind me. I'm not even letting them getting up. I'm just
Think you're doing
waiting
fine.
everything on them.
I am not broadcasting anything other than sound on Twitch, am I? How about this? This works. Manamana. 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 Manamana.
And now I'm charging my attack. Fucking a bridge. Oh, it ruined the song for me.
Ah.
Could be worse. Could be this is a
Some-
song that never ends.
Had somebody sent me that video today. They start off, and then it was a Rickroll.
Of course it was.
Like, you motherfuckers.
People can't be kind.
I can't say
You
nothing.
see the one of the shroom that is singing they're singing all the classes of D&D?
I've seen lots of people singing the classes of D&D.
like I think that was the rhythm.
I recognize that rhythm, but I don't know. I
called-
haven't seen that video.
It's called Spectacular Spectacular.
Spectacular. Okay.
That's the name of the music.
Oh, I thought you were talking about it was the name of the video.
No, the name of the music that's based on Spectacular Spectacular.
It's right over there. It's better. So, all right, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the pickles.
Pickles.
The pickles. A TikTok user by the name of Satan's Little Pumpkin makes pickles for fairs and things like that. So they decided that they wanted to make pickles flavored on the classes, not the races, because everybody always bases them on the race. They wanted to set it up based on the classes. So I was asked what I thought these different classes, what would be in their pickles to represent the classes. You know, like whatever extra flavorings or. And see, that's about where I was at. I was like, I could think of plenty of them for the races, but I
can't really do that just because pickles, you're kind of limited to what you can add.
Well, yeah, but you're talking. You've got your jerkins, you've got your mini dills, you've got your mini sweets, you've got your deals, your spicy deals, and there's variances in there. The bread and butter.
Wizards would have to be hot. Just like Fireball.
I was thinking the little spicy ones would be your magic casters.
Yeah.
Your arcane casters.
I was thinking like with like druids, they even have because I know applewood and whatnot is used for a lot of things. So like applewood for that.
And somebody over here, barbarian needs spice to represent the rage. Yes, we're talking about D&D class flavored pickles, and we're doing this for TikToker Satan's Little Pumpkin. You can add her and tell them what class you think should be what pickle, or what would go into a pickle. Not just sweet and spicy, but give her some flavors like a jalapeno spice or something like that. So, because they're doing these pickles up for a fair or some sort of festival.
Fighters would have to be like a bread and butter, just because they're so all around good.
Bread and butter, sword and board.
That bread and butter, sword and board.
That bread and butter's got a little bit of a spice to it.
Yeah, to me it's a fighter after.
Well, it has the bread and butter. That's what that bread and butter, that sweet and spicy mix to it. It's at that.
Yeah, so does the fighter after 7 attacks. They stack up and get spicy.
Yeah, it's just got that good balance because that's the bread and butter's my favorite.
I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing with like artificers having a bit of like citrus. I don't know what it is.
I could
Something's
agree.
making me go citrus.
Well, citrus is used to clean off oil, so
true.
I could easily see that citrus scent.
I just put the video on the Discord. Get out, Thanos!
That's.
I'm sorry, my dog.
Citrus for
artificers. So artificers, citrus.
Woohoo!
The pirate Tom, Warlocks are fighting Steve bread and butter would be rogue is because it's clever pun on the necessity of a rogue in the party. For the bread and the butter. That spicy sneak attack damage and that sweet cleverness. So,
how about pomegranate for Warlock first? Maybe.
The bard, you'd have to use those big hothouse cucumbers.
I don't know.
We're talking about the pickle the bard would have. And can you repeat that so I can repeat it to our TikTok audience here?
They would have to have the big hothouse cucumbers, the ones that are like 2 feet long.
The big hothouse cucumbers for a bard.
No.
Anyone who's worked produce knows it.
I think there's too much. There's too many directions we can go in that. You'd say sweet.
Drop the band hammer.
Rangers would be just a sort of regular boring cucumber. Now, see, I immediately when I went through this, my first thought for druids was cucumbers.
Well,
not even pickled. My first thought for druids was cucumbers.
I was just thinking like applewood or something.
Or something. Well, and I don't see them being highly pickled, just lightly pickled. Just enough to get that twang into it.
Do like a druid, definitely throw in like some classic herbs like rosemary and stuff like that. Like something to give it like a earthy flavor.
That's actually a really good idea. Some rosemary, some thyme.
Yeah, like a lot
sage.
of herbs dumped in there.
Make it pickles, not turkey.
Well, of course. Ranger, see, a lot of people thinking Rangers are dill pickles or druids are garlic pickles now in 5e. A druid would be a cucumber salad with balsamic vinegar. That's actually what I had lunch. I had that for lunch yesterday.
Will be a straight shot of pickle juice with rum.
Paladin would just be the pickle juice and rum. That's the bard. Now, Paladin. Those are those, like, small, little, hard jerkin pickles. Not the sweet one. They're not sweet. They're not dill. They're just pickles,
Necromancers would have to be a sour pickle.
Yeah.
Nah, a pickle gone bad. A pickle gone bad. That's a necromancer. Pickle gone bad. Still eatable, but
Moonshine pickles for the bard. That's I can agree to that. All right. So we got so moonshine. All right. Let's start with the three most basic classes: fighter, rogue, and the wizard. And we'll expand out from there because let's face it, everyone else is just a combination of those three classes. So your fighter. Basic first level fighter. What would the pickles be? What kind of flavoring do you see on this?
Pickle flavor. Yes.
Because
Pickle flavor.
here's how we do that. We take those 3 classes, and then we know that Monk is actually a part of the originally was part of the fighter class. We know it evolved from there. So then we take that base pickle and we add some more flavorings for the Monk. Then we add some more flavorings for the paladins. We can mix flavors up like that.
So wouldn't you consider druid on its own? Because it's not really a wizard.
No, but they did fall under. They actually fell under the magic user, which was what it was originally called. So we're talking. I say wizard. I mean your classic magic user. So hearty, but not heavily flavored.
I thought that would be more of a cleric.
See, clerics fall under magic users. We're gonna get to there. We're starting with the 3 basics.
People can't follow direction.
It's just 3 people, just 3. So yeah, the fighting class would be start off with a hearty pickle, but light on flavor.
The rogue would have to have something that has that heat that just sneaks up on you. Ever have something hot and the heat just snuck up on you?
It kind of builds up. I don't know. You could also go the straight up hot mustard wasabi route where it just hits you real hard in a sneak attack and then disappears.
After playing Ghost, I agree with it.
See? So yeah, I'm thinking something's got that either that fast heat or that slow build heat. And then what about magic users?
Still stuck on my citrus.
That citrus?
Yeah, I'm still stuck on it.
Well, use lemon. I could see that lemony juice, or I don't know. Would you go lemon or lime,
Or even orange.
or orange? I like a more sour citrus.
Yeah. Same. Probably go lemon.
Lemon.
I don't know. Wizards and spellcasters, they're like major damage dealers.
Lemon for the artificer, lime for the wizard.
I'd go like habanero, like habanero or ghost pepper.
We build to these. Yeah. 3. Some of y'all keep jumping the gun.
Let's see.
We got the road.
We're starting with the basic concepts. Then, as we build from the basic pickle, we build the classes off of that, because all of them can fall into one of those 3 categories.
Okay, hold on. Wizards, I got something that you can add to it. Edible glitter.
No glitter.
Edible glitter.
Edible or otherwise, it would actually it's a really good idea, but
Sparkle dill.
Edible
so
glitter, that's what...
So edible glitter for the wizard's pickle. That is a sentence.
My pickle sparkles.
I never thought I would say.
What?
Edible glitter for the wizard's pickle.
You're welcome.
Don't try to compartmentalize my creativity. Yeah. Be creative as you so choose. These are the plot lines. These are the plot lines. These are the plot lines no one's going towards.
I tried. I offered the edible glitter.
Yeah, we'll see where that ended up.
now going nuts over there.
And no glitter for the bard, damn it.
Yes, glitter for the bard. That is a given.
So
I thought the rum was given for a bar.
Apparently all magic users are going to have glitter. Edible glitter on the pickle.
You're welcome.
The bard's pickle. Bard's
thank
pickle
Angel for that one.
In alcohol. We pickle the pickle in like moonshine or something.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to my TED Talk.
Are they taking it and running with it? I'm worried.
When are you running this game where everyone's a pickle?
Oh no.
Oh God. Now I have to run a... I need the stats for Pickle Rick.
No. I have some already.
Oh, you already have Hold on. I've got to make sure I say this out loud so my brain understands it. You have stats for pickle people.
Yeah,
for
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick, yeah.
Rick and Morty meets Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh God, I forgot about it. I have stats for pickle people.
Oops. I think I killed you, Lee.
Okay. So yes, at some point, I tell you what.
Oh no.
I set forth a challenge. Let's see. I'm gonna figure this out, but I want to set up a challenge for if we hit a goal, I will do a pickle people campaign or game, not a campaign. I'll do a pickle people
Wait, campaign.
I will do a pickle people game. I thought, and I'm going to put as many P's as I possibly can in a pickle people personal campaign game.
Lee.
Yes.
Lee.
Yes.
It's okay. Calm down.
No. But I will come up with that a goal. Pickle people. It's just pickle person Pat. Yeah.
Peter Piper's Pickle People Playground?
Peter Piper pickle people. What if you did different flavors for each College of Wizard? Oh, see, now you're starting to get even more.
Now that's when I bring in my pomegranate.
Did you bring in the pomegranates for the...
For necromancy. Death. Yeah.
Yeah, all I wanted
That's
was...
That's why I recommended it for Warlock, just because of the pomegranate and death.
Not all warlocks are into the death stuff.
I know, but that's the one everyone thinks about. And you gotta think about the classics.
Nobody wanted to talk about the classics.
But you know that's what people are gonna be looking for. Or the stereotypes.
The stereotypes, yeah. That's why I think she wanted to do classes instead of races.
Yeah, which I honestly agree with.
The BBEG could be the stork mascot from Vlasic Pickle Brand. If I was to do something like that, I would bring back the legendary Guardians, the Vastians of Good, and have them show up at the Pickle Palace.
Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers.
Oh, I'm already getting worried about this.
The lingering burn for Blaster for Fireball. Spamming them, maybe an earthy charcoal for or a little charcoal flavor for the Necromancer. Because it's banned.
Would that mean Bob Vila's an artificer?
I'm not going to say anything. For the opposite, he could the warlock patrons for clerics god, or the opposite for the warlock patron cleric, and it would be black. The necromancer has a black pickle.
Oh no.
A glittery black pickle.
My glitter.
Call it Starry Night.
Because, yeah, this is a conversation I thought I'd get on.
It's the bunny one that everything was made of candy. So everything was made of pickles.
I feel like I shouldn't have mentioned the glitter.
Oh, it's got to have glitter because it's a magic user.
I'm just saying, I feel like I shouldn't have mentioned the glitter.
Oh, no, I was responding to glitters for bards. Well, bards are magic users.
Bards are like glitter and candy.
I say there's not even any pickles in the bard's jar. It's just candy.
No, they do make pickled flavored candy canes.
Oh, why does it have to be the pickles? You could pickle. I was just thinking, like, because I love pickled okra. I buy a jar of pickled okra here. I have to eat everything I'm going to want to eat out of that jar right then.
So does that mean that the druid can be pickled eggs?
Pickled eggs? What?
Druid chicken life?
Oh, see, that pickled eggs could be. I could also see that as the barbarian. Oh, barbarians pickled pig.
Egg.
Barbarians pickled pig's feet. Or is that the ranger?
I've got players to torture.
Ooh, they're torturing players. I'd much rather you torture the characters, but you know.
Well, okay, it's both, but you know how the players act sometimes. So.
Are they Patreon supporters?
Not for you.
Oh, okay. But they are Patreon supporters.
Some of them.
Only torture the ones that pay Patreon support.
Hey, this isn't my Dungeon of the Mad Mage, okay? It's alright. They got a lot of things to find and experience and things that I should not mention on this type of...
Yes. Because we're still talking about Bard Pickles.
Yes, let's not. So, Lee, I will talk to you later.
Good night, Angel. Have fun. Have fun storming the castle.
We're not storming a castle, we're storming a dungeon.
Yeah, same difference. They're gonna need a miracle.
Castles go up, dungeons go down.
I'll beg to differ with you, but all right. You know, it's already getting close to that time, and I'm people are dropping out of my Discord chat quickly. I'm not worried about it. I'm not gonna get in trouble. What are you gonna do? What are they gonna do? They can't do nothing. It's a pickle back shot. All right. It is that time. We've talked about pickles. We've talked about mimics. And I'm not going to talk about mimic pickles. I've got to go ahead and close it down for the night. I need to get some sleep because I have to be up early tomorrow. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I hope that you enjoyed the pickle talk. You can go out and tell your friends that we talked about pickles, especially glittery pickles, and you'll have a good night. Until next time, go forth and roll some dice. Good night, guys. And that goes the same to you. Thank you for stopping by, and have a good night.